Look at Nicky's face, man. Alright, y'all. So, it's been a minute since I've done any reactions. By the way, this is your boy Lynch. I'm back again with another motherfucking video. SFAM stand up, SFAM salute, stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Been a minute since I've been in my Discord and done any reactions. I've been doing a lot of other stuff, but I gotta give a big shout out to T-Voot for hooking up the hashtag SFAM React and the link to the video in the Discord. By the way, the link is in the bottom of the description. Hooking us up today with another Nicky Mgtv. The Marine officer speaks the truth in epic social media rant. Fired for calling out military officers. A Marine officer gets fired for calling out military officers. This is going to be crazy, man. Y'all know these officers got a lot of politics they deal with. I don't like the politics, but I want to see what's going on, man. An epic social media rant. I myself was in trouble, kind of, sort of. I was getting looked at by my post commander, sergeant major, brigade, battalion, all that stuff like that. All came all the way down to the company because of certain ways that I was doing my videos. And I had to make sure I switched it up and started doing them the right way. So I can understand, kind of, sort of. I just want to see what's going on. So let's go ahead and get into it right now, y'all. First time to the page, comment, like, subscribe, bell notification so you stay updated every time I upload a video. Thank y'all so much for coming through. SFAM stand up, SFAM salute, stay focused, motivated, get motivated up in this jank one time. And by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and announce it now. I got new, fresh, updated merch out, y'all, and I think it looks pretty good. I'd like for y'all to go check it out and see maybe if you're interested in something. Go ahead and check it out. The link should be in the description. If it's not, I'll make sure that it is, or I'll put it in the first comment of this video or something and pin it or something like that. But y'all go check out the new merch, man. I got some new SFAM merch up there. Go check it out for me, please. And if you like it, go ahead and get you some shirts, man. Y'all ready to do this, man? Let's go.
Looks like even some of the top U.S. military leadership is getting attacked by its own top military leadership.
What happened to the quality?
As we have a lieutenant colonel that is coming out as a battalion commander in uniform in this viral video that has gained tons of traction.
So I'm trying to figure out right now how it works, because I don't know the Marines, man. Do they have battalions and stuff like that too? And their ranks are kind of different from ours. So is a battalion commander a lieutenant colonel? For us in the Army, yes, a battalion commander is going to be either a lieutenant colonel or even at times a colonel. Let's see what's going on, man. Let's go.
As I would say, he shares sentiments of many online. A lot of bad things have happened, but I'm going to play that entire video right here.
Okay.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Stu Scheller.
Okay, he is.
United States Marine Corps. I'm the current battalion commander for Advanced Infantry Training Battalion.
He doesn't look happy at all.
Infantry for 17 years. Started my tour with Victor 1-8. It's the current unit that's doing perimeter security, dealing with the mess that's going on there. You can see open source reporting that there was an explosion and some people were killed. I know through my channels that one of those people that were killed was someone that I have a personal relationship with. We won't go into more details because the families are still being notified. Not making this video because it's potentially an emotional time. Making it because I have a growing discontent and contempt for my perceived ineptitude at the foreign policy level, and I want to specifically ask some questions.
A lot of politics, man.
Some of my senior leaders, and I'll say, as a person that's not at 20 years, I feel like I have a lot to lose. If you play chess,
of course you do. You're a lieutenant colonel and a battalion commander. You do have a lot to lose, man. So got to be careful when doing these kind of videos, man. I'm anxious to see what he's going to be asking, man. Let's go.
Out because there's too many variables. I thought through if I post this video, what might happen to me, especially subtraction.
He already knows.
I have the courage to post it. But I think what you believe in can only be defined by what you're willing to risk. So if I'm willing to risk my current battalion commander seat, my retirement, my family's stability, to say some of the things that I want to say, I think it gives me some moral high ground to demand the same honesty, integrity, accountability from my senior leaders.
But you're probably not going to get it though, Lieutenant Colonel. You're probably not going to get it though, man, because people are going to be, they're going to be careful about what they say. They're going to be careful about what they say whenever they put in, especially when it comes to social media. There's just different, I don't know. But like you said, you got to have that gotta have that courage to come out and speak on what you feel is right and what's true. So we gotta give big kudos for people who keep it real like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some people, they don't want to give it up. Let's go, man.
And so I want to start with, we'll just use the Marine Corps. We'll just stick with the Marine Corps. So in the current fallout of Afghanistan, a lot of Marines were posting on social media, and in response to that, the Commandant published a letter, which is the service chief of the Marine Corps.
Don't show it. Don't show it.
I'm going to read from it. It was dated 18 August, so only a week ago. The Commandant, sir, you wrote, "Some of you may be struggling with a simple question. Was it all worth it? We want you to know that your service is meaningful, powerful, and important. You fought for the Marine to your left and the Marine to your right. You never let them down."
So what I want to say right here is, with him asking that question, was it all worth it? And then your answer that you're going to get back, sometimes they answer the question without answering the question. They might stray off and give a different answer. You know what I'm saying? Was everything worth it that we did in Afghanistan? Well, we want to thank you for everything that the Marines have done. We want to thank them for everything they've done. Because whether he feels like it's worth it or not, he's probably not going to say it. He's probably not going to say, no, it wasn't worth it. He's going to say, thank everybody for what they did. So that's, I don't know. Let's go, man.
Then you go on to say that, you know, if we're struggling, we should seek counseling, which, you know, I get it. People have killed people. I've killed people, and I seek counseling, and that's fine. There's a time and place for that. But the reason people are so upset on social media right now is not because the Marine on the battlefield let someone down. That service member has always rose to the occasion and done extraordinary things. People are upset because their senior leaders let them down, and none of them are raising their hands and accepting accountability or saying, we messed this up.
The senior leaders aren't saying anything.
An 05 battalion commander has the simplest live fire incident EO complaint, boom, fired. But we have a Secretary of Defense that testified to Congress in May that the Afghan National Security Force could withstand the Taliban advance. We have chairmen of Joint Chief, who the Commandant is a member of that, who's supposed to advise on military policy. We have a Marine combatant commander. All of these people are supposed to advise. And I'm not saying we've got to be in Afghanistan forever, but I am saying, did any of you throw your rank on the table and say, hey, it's a bad idea to evacuate Bagram Airfield, the strategic air base, before we evacuate everyone? Did anyone do that? And when you didn't think to do that, did anyone raise their hand and say, we completely messed this up? I've got battalion commander friends right now that are posting similar things, and they're saying, you know, wondering if all the lives were lost and if it was in vain, all those people that we've lost over the last 20 years. And he goes on to say that we're all part of a chain. While every link may not be tested, the strength of the chain is only as strong as each link, and you got to be, you know, good links, something like that. Okay. And what I'll say is, from my position, potentially all those people did die in vain if we don't have senior leaders that own up and raise their hand and say, we did not do this well in the end.
So right now, y'all, I'm doing a Discord members live stream only video. If you're watching this right now as a published video, then you missed the Discord live stream. But I'm in here and I gotta say something, because one of my buddies in here has said that this lieutenant colonel is currently in the brig. He's currently in the military jail. But why? Why exactly is he in there? He's asking the senior leaders if they're gonna step up and say that they messed up. So he's caught. So that's crazy. If that's why they put him in, I don't know, man. To see the reason why they put him in jail is something crazy, man. Let's go.
Without that, we just keep repeating the same mistakes. This amalgamation of the economic / corporate / political.
There's this political. There you go.
Ranks are not.
They're not taking accountability. That's crazy, man.
I want to say this very strongly. I have been fighting for 17 years. I am willing to throw it all away to say to my senior leaders, I demand accountability.
All right, now that video has come out, has gained traction, and it looks like Stuart Scheller, this Lieutenant Colonel of the Marine Corps, has made a statement, I think on his Facebook here, to discuss some of the events that have now unfolded as that video has gained traction.
See,
and he
you
says
gotta,
this right here.
You just gotta
To
be
my
careful
friends
what you
across
discuss,
the social
man.
networks, I have been relieved for cause based on lack of trust and confidence as of 14:30 today, 2:30 p.m. My chain of command is doing exactly what I would do if I were in their shoes. I appreciate the opportunities AITB command provided. To all the news agencies asking for interviews, I will not be making any statements other than what's on my social platforms until I exit the Marine Corps.
There you go.
America has many issues, but it's my home. It's where my 3 sons will become men. America is still the light shining in a fog of chaos. When my Marine Corps career comes to an end, I look forward to a new beginning. My life's purpose is to make America the most lethal and effective foreign diplomacy instrument. While many days of hand-to-hand violence may be ending, I see a new light on the horizon. It does look like even major figures such as Eddie Gallagher, the Navy SEAL that was under scrutiny for some of his actions while he was in country and was acquitted of those charges, even reached out and was saying that they would try and help him out with any legal fees, etc., as this could unfold. Does this situation seem a little familiar to you? We have a top-ranking military officer that is out here making a stand and then relieved. Sounds like 2020, the last year. We're talking about Captain Crozer.
See, I haven't seen this video. I haven't seen this one.
Forced to port finally in Guam as they had major outbreaks happen over there. Now we look at this for the safety and security of our men and women that are serving in the U.S. military that are in. And we see another officer calling that out now as well. Is this going to be the new thing where we have top military leadership that are in high positions with tons to lose come out and speak out officially in their own capacity?
I don't see it happening, man. I don't know. I don't know if... What if I get in trouble for saying this kind of stuff, man? I just feel like it's just politics, man. Like, it's just politics. And people are... I don't think that everybody's gonna come out and say exactly... Because you just have to be careful about what you say on social media, man. You gotta be careful. It's fine to come out and voice your opinion, but at the same time, in the military, a lot of times we don't really have the right to speak. You know what I'm saying? We just do what we're told and we move out. That's it. So I don't know if any more people are actually gonna come out and say something. I don't know. And if nobody does, then what this Lieutenant Colonel has done, he's really done it for nothing. If nobody comes out and says the same thing that he's saying, or comes out and says, yes, I'm gonna say we did make a mistake, because then if they admit they made a mistake, they're gonna get relieved also. So I don't think they're gonna do it, man. I don't see him doing it. But we're gonna keep it moving anyway. Let's go.
What's sad about that is these military leaders that are putting their lives and careers on the line will be speed bumps for the military. They will go under the bus, roll right over, and the military's
going to keep on moving, man.
You have to understand, too, they have to. He understands that they were going to have to. Just like Captain Crozer knew they were going to have to. It is because if this is acceptable, guess what? You have now opened the floodgates and every person will do it. So you have to still instill fear. You still have to instill that barrier of you can't talk about this.
They have to fire people. It's just like with normal standards in the Army, bro. It's just like with normal standards in the Army. If you let one trainee get away with something, everybody's gonna freaking do it. So I question trainees sometimes when I counsel them. I have to counsel you now. I gotta do this, because if I don't sit you down and talk with you about this, if I just let it go, every trainee's gonna freaking do it. So you don't shave your face, I gotta say something. I told you once to do it, and I told you I'm gonna counsel you. Then I'm gonna freaking counsel you. So it's the same thing, man. They gotta let the dude go. They have to. Let's keep it moving, man.
In regards to the social media guidelines, in regards to the fact he's in uniform, you should not be in uniform talking about this. I will say his words were very carefully chosen.
I like that.
It's kind of one of those things where it's very much on the line. He was very careful with his words. He's not like, I'm not going to listen to leadership or screw them, or, you know.
See,
it was a very good, constructive rant. In the wrong uniform, in the wrong place. If he did that in civilian clothes, I think it would definitely have made this a little bit different from in this.
See, but he would, at that point, like, I would not say, he told where he worked, he told what unit he was in and everything, bruh. Like, that's a big thing. Now, if he didn't say what uniform, what unit he was in, and if I was him, I wouldn't do it in uniform either. You know what I'm saying? So he was smart about it, but at the same time, he chose his words right, but he still, I think he should have took off his uniform, shouldn't have told what branch, he shouldn't have told what unit or anything like that. So they got to do what they got to do. Let's go.
Perspective, I don't think it would have changed too much, so I think he still would have been relieved, but it would have given him more defense as far as that goes. 18 years is like this sweet mark to keep you in and let you just finish out in retirement. He's saying he is 17 years in. Not really sure how that's going to work out, if they'll just let him ride this out, but it's for sure he's never making rank and the career is over. But he's an 05, so that really doesn't matter too much for him, as he's probably looking at retirement anyway. Now,
hopefully he's saved up, and he's probably did a pretty nice nest egg so he can be good for retirement, man. And by the way, I would like to say this, big shout out to Nicky Mgtv, talking about people who are not going to make rank and stuff like that for certain things they do. We have a specific YouTuber slash drill sergeant, or former drill sergeant, that we watch a lot, y'all, that has been through some similar things, and I hear that he's not going to make rank either because of stuff that he speaks out about. So you really got to be careful, man. I'm telling y'all really got to be careful.
Look at this from the macro perspective of this country that we've been in for 20 years, right? When you look at this, you have to say, what is the role been of the Marine Corps in this? It is very much being a ambassador, like a State Department type person, trying to talk with locals to make amends, to make water go here to there, make trade go from here to here. We have been drawn into the political sphere as military in very many ways.
Definitely.
Even with what's going on, it's being politicized.
This is just this is so crazy looking at this, man. Like, who gets on the top of planes like this? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, maybe if I was like super rich or something and this was my plane, then maybe I'd do it. But I don't know. Maybe this is all of their plane. I don't know. It's just crazy seeing this picture right here, man. This is crazy, man. Let's keep it moving, y'all.
It's being politicized as far as get the numbers up, get the people out, as many as possible, even jumping over security features or security measures for safety in regards to having 800 passengers on one aircraft. You got to imagine, if this goes any worse, if we're not, the numbers have to rise. The silver lining has to play out so that these two can contend and say, between left and right, or red and blue, or whatever side you want to call these, and say, we did everything we were supposed to. We did everything we could, and now we're here. I will tread carefully as far as my position goes on this, because I'm not
definitely,
talking about my
Nicky,
opinions here, but I will
ask
you guys for yours down in the comments below, because this is very sensitive, and you can imagine there are a lot of eyes out there that are looking for someone to say the wrong thing at the wrong time. But I've even looked up Captain Crozer in that situation. There's nothing. It's off the radar, and I think they've essentially silenced him, which will take a while. But on top of that, I think this guy will be silenced for a while as well, which is going to be unfortunate for him, because as this steam is rolling in, he will lose that steam to talk about this in the future, as people will kind of forget or move on from the situation.
Right, of course.
But it is what it is. It is public affairs whenever it comes to the military, and this is how the game is played. But as always, if you guys do support what we do, you can.
So, y'all, of course, big shout out to Nicky Mgtv. As always, y'all go check out his Patreon right here, right? Go check out his Patreon. Look up Nicky Mgtv. I'm sure there's all kinds of extra super video stuff that he has up in there for y'all. And then this is y'all also get a chance to go support him a little bit. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, this video just really kind of hit home with me when it comes to speaking your mind on social media, you know. And I don't know. We take so many different classes online in the military, in the army, about disgruntled workers and stuff like that. Like, you, at some point, you even kind of got to watch what you say just in front of your fellow co-workers and battle buddies, because if you say the wrong thing, you express your opinion, or you express how you feel in a certain way, somebody can send it on up the chain of command, and boom, same thing could happen, man. So what do y'all think, man? Put y'all comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. I want to thank y'all so much for coming through. Got to give a big shout out once again to T-Boot for hooking up this video. Thank y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here. It's your boy Lynch, SFAM, stand up. Salute, stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Deuces. Love y'all to death, and we out.